So, did you ever have any boyfriends?
I have friends, not boyfriends.
Welcome to another episode, actually, cup of spill the tea with S.tee. Hey, spill the tea with S.tee. Let me dance. Spill the
See?
tea with
We
S.tee.
S.tee. I don't know. I was supposed to dance to that.
That's okay. Today with me, I have a very special guest. As you can see, with a beautiful smile, you know that came out of the woman. You can see our smiles are very. This is the
Hmm.
woman that bettered me. The queen that brought me into this world. Mommy, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, okay. My name is Adeola. And,
I think I'm Diola.
oh, yeah, Adeola. How much of myself am I supposed to say here?
Oh, it's okay. Just say my
Okay, I'm
mom.
a mom.
Yeah, she's my mom. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you to be here?
Oh, 10.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Are you sure?
For my baby girl, at least.
Okay. So something that's funny is this right here is the original Susie. When I say the original Susie, a quick
Oh,
backstory.
somebody has been using that name, huh?
So if you know my real name, my name is Success. So in school, it's very hard for you to give me a nickname. Like people would ask me when I was in school, "What's your nickname? What's your?" So I just came. I honestly just came out with Susie from nowhere, and I
Oh.
was talking to my mom. She's like, "Oh, my nickname was Susie when I was in school," and I was like, "Huh." Well, mommy, how did you get Susie? Because your name is not anywhere near Susie. So how did you get Susie as a nickname?
Oh, well, maybe you still didn't get the story right. It wasn't when I was in school. It
Oh,
was actually some of my colleagues. Their name is Susie.
oh,
We had a program, and then just because at that program we were not wearing uniform, so we were wearing our normal clothing, and because of the way I was dressed then, they
mhm.
liked my dressing. Like, oh, Susie, you look like a Susie, and then from that time they call me Susie.
What is a Susie?
Just like it's just a name for somebody that is smart looking, and I was smart and short. But then, yeah, I used to wear wedges. So with my wedges, when I
Oh,
work, I work as if I'm dancing.
like a
So
queen, like
yeah,
a you're doing catwalk down the runway.
yeah, not really cat wear, but maybe something that's not too far from it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Reach girl. Okay.
so that's where I got it from, and then I use it on my social platform.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Mine was self-giving, and it just kind of made sense. And you see, isn't it, what do they call that in telepathy?
Hmm.
You see, I just knew that Susie was meant for me. You
Okay.
might be
So,
the
so,
original
so I
Susie,
got it
but
before you. I got
well,
it to give it to you.
well, you might be the original one, but it fit my name more. Want to know is like, how were you in secondary school? Like, what type of youth were you? Girl, were you?
Secondary school was not much fun. Um, I went to a girls only school.
Wait,
So
I didn't know that.
don't tell me you don't
No,
know
no, I think
that.
no, maybe I knew it, but like no. Wait, I thought I knew you went to a boarding school, right?
No, just I went to a
Eh,
girls only school.
Oh, is that why you sent me to
Of
a
course,
girls
it
only
has
school?
a boarding school, but I was not in boarding school. But it was a girls only school, and a good
Hmm.
one, a good one as of that time.
As of the time.
Yes, as of that time, because it was a public school, and then but today I don't think they're as good as they were
Mm.
now. And then in school, just what girls do. That's that's just the exposure. What girls do.
What did girls do you your time?
Oh well, the thing is, we do a lot of. This is what I've forgotten this thing that we always go to like on weekends, and we go to these other schools. I never go there though. I
So like,
didn't
is it
go.
like the ones that are usually like boys only schools?
Yes, the boys only school.
Ah, so
So
it was from people's time.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
it's
okay,
boys only
okay.
school. So they have this program. on weekends, not all weekends though, some weekends, and then they will go from St. Patrick, they will go from we are from St. Louis, they will go from St.
Mm.
Teresa, they will go from Loyola College, and then that's it. That's what they normally have for fun. But I wasn't that kind of a girl. I'd rather get buried with my novel at home than going for such things.
So
So
you
for me, secondary school was just time to read and just make friends at school. So nothing like going out to have that kind of fun. Nope.
so you know you never used to go to parties, nothing.
Nope.
Really?
No, I was
Wow.
not a party girl.
When people went to parties, you just went home.
Yeah, because like, what did they do at parties? To
Wow.
me,
You've
that
never
wasn't
been to
fun.
one party at all.
No, I never, and I never
Wow.
dreamed to. I never felt that I missed anything.
Interesting. Would you say you were a stubborn teenager?
No, I was an easygoing, quiet
Mm,
girl. Yeah, I was easygoing, quiet girl, and I would say because I got buried in reading my novels, and that's what I had for fun. Like we have this kind of gang.
gang. Go
They're like,
maybe
well,
say club.
okay, maybe club. Okay, you call it club. We're just, yeah, the reading club. Where it wasn't a
Mm.
name club though, but then it's like we like to boast about who has read most
Oh, the
books.
most books, yeah.
Yeah,
We did
and
that
then
too.
the newest one that is how, like, oh, you mean you have not read this Harley
Oh.
Quinn, this, you have not read this. So it's like that's what we you know pride in during
Ah.
my own time and my own group. I would say, we all have different
Different
groups.
groups,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. It's so funny. Your times is actually very similar to us. Because when I was in school, we would have like not necessarily a club, but people that actually read novels, and we always exchange. Okay, I'm after
Mm,
you. You must have read a novel.
yeah.
I'm after you. I'm after you. Which one have you read? Oh, this, that. But so that's funny. But did you send me to girls only school because you also went to one? Or that was just
Oh, yes, part of it.
ah? I see.
Because I think that I love it. I love it there. Even
Really,
yeah, even though I wasn't participating in a lot of other things, but I feel that it makes you to be focused and more confident about yourself
not talking
with
to boys.
yeah. And not being distracted, and for you to know yourself. So I love it there. So that's why I feel that it would be a good opportunity. And that not only the reason, I think the school also was recommended for me when I
Mm,
was looking for a boarding school for you.
I
So that's
see.
how you got there.
Okay, well, I'll say that's definitely not my best years, but
So sorry to hear that.
to God be the glory. Was it fun having lots of siblings?
What's it like?
Like, yeah, was it fun? Like, yeah, what's the experience? Because, like, we're only three. It's just
At
one, two,
times I
three.
even forget that we are many.
How do you forget your many? You're like,
Yeah, we're six.
oh,
Yeah, we're six. But because of the gaps in between us, we were not always there at the same time. Like for me
mm,
and my, see, I'm the second, so for me and my elder sister, it's like we bond more
mm.
because
You guys are
we
close
like
in
yes
age.
we spent more time with ourselves than with the
Mm.
other ones. The other ones, like our last born, she was telling me at a point that, you know what, I didn't even know that you were my sister. I thought you're just
Really?
one family member that comes home.
Aw. Oh, yeah, how many
Yeah, she said,
years?
like, your family member that comes home to visit. It was later when she grew up and she got to know, oh, you are my elder sister, not just one of those family people that comes in and out of the house. Because by the time she
Ah.
was growing up, I was already out of the house. I was in
All
school.
right,
Yeah.
you're in school. What's the age difference between you and Taylor?
I think maybe 15 years.
Really?
Yeah. Or more than that. I can't
You
remember
know, I
now.
never actually did the math, but that makes sense because
Yeah.
she was still in school when she was like in our house and like taking care of
Hmm.
us, right? Wow, that's it. I wonder how old grandma was then.
Uh,
Because grandma got married very old, right? I'm sorry,
no,
very
she
early.
she got married early,
Yeah.
and then she had really in her 40s, I think. She had her last
Really?
born in her 40s.
Wow.
Yep.
Shout out grandma. She's the OG. Well, I wish. That's why I want to have a big family. I have to have a family of, you know, 20 kids. Yeah, 20
Yeah, and
kids.
it's nice, maybe because also we're a single family. So I love it at night when there's no light. We sit at the backyard and we sing into the night. And it's the neighbors will tell
Mm.
us, we love your music.
Oh, honestly, the backyard of Grandpa's house is also very like. It has this very like chill, homey vibe. I remember even like growing up it was very. It's just nice. So like, as you know, yeah, in Nigeria too. I don't know if it's here. There's not many stars here, is there?
Oh well, maybe because of the weather.
I was like in Nigeria, it's just like it's very pretty at night, and
Mm.
what's not. But, anyways, were you who would you say was the troublesome among your siblings?
Uh
Oh, was stubborn. I feel like you were stubborn,
Stubborn. Okay, maybe we are all stubborn.
well, maybe you're more stubborn.
No, not really. I think the most troublesome will be Abiola. I hope she's not hearing this.
I'm gonna send this to her.
I'm sure this kind of laugh that I just gave her, that is the way she's gonna bust.
Oh wow, interesting. What's something that you've gotten in trouble or something you did like got yourself in trouble that grandpa does not know about
uh,
as a child?
uh, I don't know that one because the one I knew um, actually got to know and disciplined us. So, so I don't know the one doesn't know
Really? You not
yeah,
do
because I
something
don't
that
always get into trouble. But then, even then, it wasn't as if I got into trouble. It was there was this kidnappers have always been.
mm,
So there was this particular mountain. It's far from our house though, and it is notorious for kidnappers.
mm,
And my seniors, we have an uncle that was living in our house then, and then my elder sister decided to go and explore, and I followed them. And I was this, I was the youngest then. So
yeah.
I followed them. So when we came back, I didn't know the story. I can't remember the story very well again.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, daddy got to know. And they have told me that I should not tell that we went to to that place. But of course, I already saw trouble because it has already shown
Mm-hmm.
us what it's going to do to us. I saw trouble. You have to tell the truth. So I have to say it. So that's the only one thing I can remember that I know I really did something. Every other thing, I think they are just normal things
It's
children
okay.
do. So they are not in my memory.
I feel like grandpa. I cannot picture grandpa as a disciplinarian.
Oh, he was.
He's more like I can see grandma because obviously
No, grandma
she
wouldn't touch us.
really.
Mm-mm.
It's like we're growing up for us. So my cousins can obviously agree. It was like the opposite for the grandpa is the one that will give us biscuits, sweets, give us money. Grandma will take care of us too, but she's the one that will be strict. That, yeah, you go and do that. Go
Mm.
and do that. So it's actually quite interesting to hear
Yeah,
that.
when it comes to discipline, it is grandpa. Because mom will say,
Mm.
okay, your daddy is coming. All she will do is just talk. Okay, just talk. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah. That's
you
what
don't
grandma
want her
does.
to report you to daddy. So if you report it to
Mm.
daddy, then you are. It's not as if he was a terrifying person. No, not like that. It's just the
Yeah,
fear of a father that's going to
yeah,
punish you for your wrongdoing. So it's not as if we are scared of him,
yeah,
but we are
yeah.
scared of the punishment.
But I'm surprised you didn't get into. Actually, I'm not surprised that you didn't get into trouble. But I thought maybe you have more
I know. No,
since as a
I
teenager.
wasn't a very troublesome child. In fact, like when myself and sister, just me and my elder sister, I seem to be the quiet one.
Hmm.
And like if my sister was very outgoing. She has a
Mm.
lot of friends. Want to go to this friend's house, go to that friend's house, but I'm usually at home watching TV.
That's me too.
Yeah,
That's me too.
so they won't find me doing anything outside. So it's like, and people like me for that. Like Omo Jeje. Sorry if
Mm.
you don't hear that. What to say is that I'm a
It's okay.
gentle
We can
girl.
speak Yoruba. Yes, yes. I'm a Yoruba girl, so you expect that.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
that I'm a gentle girl. So they know me as a gentle girl.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did you have, like how in the 80s and 90s? Do you think that you were like quite fashionable, or you're
Fashion.
just very simple?
Yeah.
Because you know how grandma is. Grandma has always been like a very fashion. When I was growing up, my grandma would be like, why is your face so oily? Yeah, local powder, go put powder. Nah, she can do this, do that. So I'm just wondering because, like, grandma has that, always has that high style even till now. Do you think you were fashionable, or you're just more like nah?
Um, uh, I don't know. It depends on what you call fashion. Um, as of that time, I don't get to choose because
Hmm.
everything was like whatever my parents give me, that is what I
Mm,
wear. That is how
okay.
I'm adorned.
Okay.
And as my mom was then, she dressed us very pretty well with
Okay.
her level of what do I say,
Expertise.
expertise. So I would say that we were not like you already said that my mom was a modest person and
Mm-hmm.
she's fashionable to some extent. So she dresses us up to that level too. But growing up by myself, uh, of course, I would say after a while, I think I just take what suits me, what I'm
Yeah, of course, you
comfortable with.
explore into your own.
Yeah, so I don't really follow a trend. I do what suits me.
What was the trend growing up for you, like fashion wise?
Different, this world is always evolving. Yeah, at a point, we have this time that everybody has to wear something that is long, and
Mm.
shoes, shoes for girls. At that time too, I remember we were wearing, I can't even remember all their names anymore, but this high heel with block heels, those are the one rainy. Then
High
after a
heels.
while, we left the block heels, we started the tiny heels.
Oh, the
And then
pencil.
now, right now, we are back to the block, aren't we?
Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
mixed. Yeah.
yeah. So I would say for those times too, I was changing because then I started to have a lot of these eye pointed eye
High
eye
heels.
heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also during those 80s, 90s, like the theme for like fashion was like very colorful and very pop and like jeans, right?
I feel so.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Okay.
So the other day I decided to do like a Y2K team, which is like, well, it's mostly like 2000s teen. I tried to do a quick dress up of like how I think they used to dress in the 2000s. So I wanted to let me know if you approve of the, if I actually fit. She's giving me the side eye. If I actually, if my dress up actually fit the team. So you can't see the old picture, but I'm wearing like a jeans overall. But this is it. Do you think
Mm,
that's how they used to dress?
I think it looks more like the people in their 70s.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I had the wrong year.
Yeah, I think it looked more like the people in the 70s. They
Okay.
do that, and then they do a lot of minutes with
Oh.
what do you call it? This I don't know how to describe that,
Hmm.
but they are wearing those right now. That they have this elastic here. Yeah,
Elastic.
I think that's what they are wearing right now, but I don't know what they call it.
Oh well, I think I got the wrong year, but
Yes,
I
you are still
wanted
within
to,
that 80. That's still within the 80 and the 70s.
because when I did my research, it's like a lot of bandanas, a lot of like jeans, a lot of like jewelry. So I wanted to recreate that. But I tried. So did you ever have any boyfriends?
I have friends, not boyfriends.
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
because in the context of our culture, when you say boyfriend, it means somebody that you are going out with, that you're doing things with, that you are passionate about, or something like that. So when I say friends, I just mean friends. I mean, I talk to you, I can say hello, I can do some little things with
like
you. Not,
some
yeah.
people that are pursuing you.
No, I don't allow them to pursue me.
Why?
Oh, why? Oh, I was a very frank girl. Like the thing is, why would you want to pursue me? You can only pursue me if you want to marry me. So why are
Yeah.
you pursuing me? So if you're pursuing me, it means that you just want to have fun with me and go away.
So
So you have to have a purpose.
so there is not like people that you were talking to that you wanted to, like, you think that you have married, or at least like you were seeing like a future with, and then
No,
nothing
I wasn't
happened.
talking to them because I felt that I'm going to marry them. I talked to them because as of that time, I feel they are good friends. So they are just friends.
Hmm.
I mean, just friends. I don't know how to explain that, but I mean they are just friends. So if at that point, it now came out like, okay, I like you and I feel that okay, I can marry you. So I have a lot of friends. So they are not boyfriends. They are just friends.
In this generation now, people say male and female cannot be friends.
I
What do
don't
you
know
think about
why.
that?
I don't know why you say that. It's just because their minds are corrupt, I guess. Yes, because friends are actually friends. And when you have great friends, you will appreciate what friends are. And I
Mm,
would say that for most of my friends, maybe if they will have considered themselves boyfriends, they couldn't because they felt that if they should push themselves to be boyfriends, our friendship will end if I decide to
mm.
say no.
But yes, but I think like even now, like a lot of people personally for me, I've had a lot of male friendships, like obviously just platonic friendship. But I've had a lot of conversations with people and they're always usually like, oh, like there's no way a male can female can be friends that because
Mm,
like one of them will have a an agenda or at least like there's always going to be like a sexual attraction to the other person and then oh, like there's like basically saying that there's always going to be an hidden intention behind any opposite gender. But I'm like, I've had great platonic friendship that we genuinely think of each other like brother and sister. But yeah, I was just wondering how it was during your time because now everybody's just like, they cannot be friends. And
That is what, well, again, I would say um, maybe my religiosity played a part in that. So, and that is the life that I knew.
mm,
So it could have been what influenced me on that aspect.
mm,
So it's like to me, as a Christian girl, I would do things differently.
mm,
So I would say that that also affected the way I make friends and what kind of friends I make, so that I will know that we are on same
same
term.
level. Yeah. How did you make your first friend?
My first friend.
Yeah.
I met them all in fellowship. Like maybe we're in the same group or we have to do the same assignment together for one thing or the other. Because, of course, I can only make those friends in church. There is no other place for me to meet any other person.
What about in school?
School?
Mm-hmm.
What interaction do I have in school? I go to class, and after class, I go to read, and then I go to fellowship. So fellowship is still the only place where I get to meet
Oh,
people.
wow. Did you have more boyfriends or more girlfriends or like equal?
I'll just say they are mixed.
A mixed, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have
And then, of course, you have friends of friends. Mm,
you didn't have any boyfriends. Interesting.
no.
So what was the one thing that you say and be honest though? Be honest. And you can take your time to think about it. What's the one thing that you say Nigerian parents exaggerate about?
About?
Yeah, like what's the one thing that you think Nigerian parents exaggerate about? Take your time. Think about it very well.
They exaggerate about.
Yes, you know that. Oh, you know that.
That's asking me what I exaggerate about.
well,
Because I'm a Nigerian parent, am I not? I don't
well,
exaggerate about anything.
well. I would think very well. Are you sure?
Okay, what do we exaggerate about? Exaggerate.
Yeah, like you're telling your kids something, but you know that deep down it's not that deep, but you
Hmm.
want to make it like it's that deep. It might not be you. It be other thing that your other parents have seen.
Well, there's something that comes to my head right now.
Okay, so you're saying that you not said something to me and you're exaggerating before. Even when growing up, when you told me, did you ever tell me Santa Claus was real?
Oh, come on.
see, see.
Who is thinking about that? So,
Well,
look, I'm not even sure what I've told you about Santa Claus.
I actually don't even remember being told about Santa Claus. I just remember it's like, I don't. Do you even have gifts? I don't even remember. I don't remember Christmas.
Oh, well, because I don't do Christmas tree. I don't do Christmas tree. So it's not Santa Claus. I don't even talk about Santa Claus, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I remember.
No.
Even like, did you say anything about like tooth fairy or anything? Like, what did you tell us when we lost it? Tooth? Did you tell us anything?
Oh, okay. You should remember that one. That was you throw it into this roof.
Oh yeah, that's true. You t- what was even the point of throwing to
I
the
don't
roof?
know. That was what they told me when I was younger too. So I just told you throw
I
your thing so
remember.
that we grow back
I
quickly.
remember. Oh yeah. When other people in the world are getting money under their pillows, we are throwing our teeth onto the roof. That's that's so funny. Um. Also, yesterday was it yesterday? We were having a conversation about your job, and then I don't know why I always thought that you wanted to be a journalist.
No, not a
No, oh,
journalist.
I remember. You wanted to be a newscaster.
No. What was it,
Yes.
Newcastle?
Yes. It was something about being talking and doing something.
Are you sure?
Let me think about it again. It was definitely a news person.
And well, it has to do something that's related to yours. That was why I said, oh, you know what? If you want to be this, I wanted to be this.
Um,
You see. So what I said was I wanted to be a police inspector.
eh?
Eh.
I've never heard that before. I've
And
never
then
heard
I
that before.
said, well, maybe you were not the one listening. I'm sure if you ask your sister, she will also tell you that. And I also said why I love as of that time I used to read a lot of adventure investigative
Hmm,
stories.
hmm.
And then I love they used to have a sky blue uniform with black,
Yeah.
and then with this hard cap, and they used to look so beautiful. So that was growing up as a child. So I loved it then that, oh, I would like to be in uniform.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually want to be a police too.
And I think I have investigative mind.
I think I do too. So hire me, guys. Come on. Hire me. I don't know. Mommy, are you sure you never wanted to be a newscaster? Like a journalist, something. I'm pretty sure you mentioned it. I don't know why.
Or
Maybe
maybe
I
I
had
don't
a
have the
vision for
passion.
you.
Maybe
Maybe.
I don't have the passion anymore, so that's why I don't remember.
I was like, I'm pretty sure. And then when I heard it, it kind of made sense because, like, also, you guys, my mom always comes for us and tells us, "Oh, you're not speaking Yoruba. You're not speaking Yoruba." There's a moment that when we were growing up, she spoke Yoruba to us, though, but many spoke English. My mom was the mom that in anywhere that we go, church and everything, she's the lady that will speak with phonetics, that she's speaking English so eloquently, you know, whatever. So obviously now we're growing up and we're speaking English, and I'm just saying, don't be too hard on us for learning Yoruba because we look up to you because you're speaking such good English, when you're in a place you're thriving.
Uh,
So, I'm just saying, don't be too hard on us. But anyway,
well, I'm not hard on you. It's just that I believe in you carrying on the legacy. And moreover, your originality, you cannot deny it. And
mm,
I feel that originality is always the best thing. So um, I always want my kids to still be able to speak their language very well and know it very well. And I will want your offspring to do that too.
my offspring me, oh my Yoruba, so. Mm, that was.
Ìyẹn náà dára.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you,
Ó gbìyànjú.
thank you, thank you, thank you. So, going back to boyfriends? Do with what you remember? What's the most, like, I don't want to say craziest thing, or like dramatic thing someone has done to get your attention?
Oh, that one was funny.
Spill the
It
tea.
was this boy in our neighborhood. We were all friends because he was a junior sister to my sister's friend. So of course we flow freely. Yeah, brother. Sorry, brother to my sister's friend. Oh, to
Huh?
my to my sister's friend. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So we flow freely. I mean, we flow freely. And then the next thing, I mean, I talk to you, we play together, we can stand on the street to talk and discuss about things. You go your way, I go my way. And the next thing, he just wrote me a letter.
Oh, that's cute.
And there's Ross wrote all this rubbish and rubbish. And unfortunately, too, his English, they were so bad. And then I just read it. I said, "What is this?" It's like I was so annoyed. I said, what do you mean by writing me this kind of something? Are we not friends?" So when you say
Friend
that,
zoned.
yeah. So, but then because as of that time, I don't feel that's. I mean, we're just secondary school, maybe
Mm.
form two or something. So what do you want to do at form two? You still go to university. So what kind of relationship do you want to keep at that time that you say something serious? So when it just, I just, oh, this is, I said, don't do that again. And then he found it out, of course, after that time to be talking to
Talk to
me.
you.
Yeah.
I
So
can
I guess
imagine.
so. The same thing happened to every other person that would have wanted to do that because they feel that I was so, I think I was so hard. I was so hard on
I
them.
think I was hard too. No, I think I was. I was not. I was think I was hard as you
I
secondary
was,
school.
because at a point, there was somebody that told me, he said, oh,
He's like, I
like,
cannot. I
oh,
cannot approach you.
I don't want to ruin our relationship. At least that we are talking, I don't want to ruin it. But then he couldn't say it. And there was one
Oh.
that came to say it and said, you know what? I know that I've been trying hard with this, and I just have to say it. Will you marry
Mm.
me? He went straight to just say that. Maybe already I
What?
found out that it seems like if you try to play along,
Play games,
she
yeah.
won't even give you that chance. I said, okay, I'll pray about it. I appreciated that one though.
Really?
Yeah.
Bam, will you marry me?
Yeah, because it's like you know what you are for. I'm not to be played with. So
Mm,
I mean
that's
that
very
was just the
sweet.
kind of message I was sending out. And they didn't want to ruin the relationship. So
Hmm, interesting. Is there anything you miss from your childhood?
what? I don't think so. I think my childhood was sweet. At least we were
Really?
free, no restriction. We play outside. Not all you that all you do is on the phone.
Wow.
Yeah, we've had a lot of
That's
fun now. Yeah, it's just like I can't even remember all the specific, but I don't look back to regret anything about my childhood.
that's good. That's sweet. Hmm, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of plays that we do as children. You don't do these days. Oh
Sad.
yeah,
Everybody on their phone, on their
outside. I mean
iPads.
outside.
Actually play games, kids, play with your friends, talk to your friends,
Yeah.
all you 18, 16 years old. We that we're older now, we don't play those games anymore. But, actually talk to your friends. Okay. But if you were 21 again, is there anything that you would do differently? Like, not even just like for yourself. And just as a girl, like, is there anything you'd have done differently? Like, did you want to travel? Would you wanted to like, was there anything you just do differently?
What I'll do to them will be that if I regret something not doing at that age, which I don't think so. There's nothing that I think I will I want to redo.
Like, as a youth, there's nothing that you felt like you missed out on?
No,
Really?
I
Ah,
didn't miss
you
out.
people are enjoying the,
Yeah,
in the 80s. Oh.
it depends on, our word was simple, I would
Mm,
say, not too complicated.
mm,
Because then you don't, I mean, they are literally what? Go for adventure. We don't have the luxury, anyways, to go on adventure to where. So
mm,
we were living within our means and we were satisfied. So I never felt that I missed anything. Or maybe the thing that I would say is I'd always wanted to travel, to study, but then I wouldn't say that I still missed it
mm.
because, well, I've achieved it anyways.
Well, you're
Yeah,
also abroad.
yeah.
So, how do you feel when grandpa used to travel abroad? Like, what was the feeling of abroad for like you guys as Nigerians at that time? Like, was it like, oh, it's this big thing, or was it, oh, this is our colonial masters? We don't want to be there, or like, what was the feeling towards abroad at the time?
Oh, well, for me, because we were still very young when my dad traveled, we were hoping that he would have taken us with him
Oh.
and go and stay there. And so, as a child in my daydream, I always now dreaming about my own parent coming to take me to a beautiful house somewhere up there. That's when I get punished. That's that's my thought. Then I will
Oh.
go behind and start thinking about that. But right, as of that time, really, um, according to my dad, because later we asked dad, I said, Dad, why don't you just stay back or
Mm-hmm.
take us there? My dad said, as of that time, the currency were the same. So there is no reason, yeah,
Really?
the difference between the currencies were not so, I don't know
A
anything
lot.
about the currencies then. How
Yeah.
old was I? So he said, what is the point of staying there in the cold? And you have to suffer for this, all of that. So
Mm.
that's why the thought never really
Ah.
occurred to him. And for the fact that he also had a good job. So why would he leave that and start
Mm.
struggling? So it doesn't really make sense. He said,
That's
but
right.
afterwards, maybe after some years after that, maybe, but see, he wasn't thinking about it.
Huh, so there
Yeah.
was a world when
Yeah.
there was not much difference between the abroad and Nigeria. So the fact, to the point that he decided to stay in Nigeria, that's was. Can we go back, double back to that time, please? I actually wish I was born like earlier. Because I really like the simplicity of like life and being able to like actually, because now talking to people is, everything's hard for you to, it's just like, communication, social media, all of these things, and then there's just certain different vices everywhere. I feel like life was so much simpler. Then you go outside to your neighborhood friends, you can talk to them, you can actually, whatnot. But now there's just so much things that
Yeah, there's so
it's so
much thing that
sad.
is happening right now. And when they're actually promising you safety and all of that, it is then that safety actually has become a luxury. So
Mm,
then things used to be very simple. Um, you trust people even easily.
easily, yeah, I
you
would say.
don't you don't you are not suspicious of anyone. Your mind is clear. But even now, if you're going to give somebody water, you have to be sure that the water is really water
Yeah.
and not something else. So that's just the world we live in right now. But then everything was relaxed. You can be relaxed. You can, and going abroad too was not a big deal. It wasn't
Mm.
really a big
Ah,
deal. But now,
it
of course,
become.
because of inflation and the way things have become in the country, a lot of people just want to go out. And that included me.
And she found a way abroad and brought a family, and the rest is history. We bless God. Okay. Well, I was going to ask you why you moved abroad, but that kind of answered the question
Yeah.
by itself. But another thing I want to know is, as a 20 something years old girl and getting pregnant and having a baby for the first time, what was it? Well, actually, before you answer that, I feel like Nigerian girls, women, whatever, are usually like raised to be a wife. They're not usually, in my opinion, they're not raised to be a woman. They're raised to be a wife. Do you agree?
When you're a woman, most women they will become wives.
Yeah, but like, why is it
because
like,
that is the ultimate. So why not go for the ultimate?
yes, but like you want to at least raise me to be, yes, obviously, I'm going to learn wife duties. I'm going to, these things, but I feel like they're raised with mentality of like, you're just raised to be a wife. That's why a lot of women don't really, they don't even know how to, even like things like being independent or being able to like, just be able to like tap into their smartness and being able to evolve as a person like by themselves.
I would say that is not it's not a general thing. Just like you will say that they are bringing up some boys to just be husbands. So I won't
Uh,
say it's a general thing. It's just like it's an individual thing of how
mm,
people learn how to be parents. So their parenting style of individuals, that's what affects them.
mm,
So for because I would say that even though they might have the mentality that all women will become wives, I know
mm,
that could be a general consensus that okay, all women will become wives. So when they train up their girls, they train them to be good wives. But with that good wives also comes the woman. So for good
mm.
parenting, of course, everything should be one package. You being
Yeah.
a good woman and also you being able to take care of yourself and be able to take care of a home to
Hmm.
build the next generation.
Well, I agree, sure, but I think Nigerians need to do better. Like, a girl is not just, she's not just a wife. She's a person on her own, and
Yeah, even a girl is a lot of things.
yeah.
she's a lot of things, and that's why I said that the wifey package included all of that. Because for you to be a wife, you should be a manager. And that means you should
Mm.
be able to manage yourself, you manage your time, you manage your home, you manage quite everything around you. And you're able to do, um, multitask, do a lot of things at
You
the
do so
same time.
much.
You think of, as you're thinking about it, you're thinking about that, you're thinking about how to fix it and how to fix that. So to be a woman, that's also how to be a woman, because you make use of your resources and all of that to know the right place to put all your resources. So training off to be a wife included you being that woman that is independent, that can think, that wouldn't wait for a man to give her instruction of what to do to know what to do. And that is
Mm.
even the one that the man or husband will be proud of anyways.
Yeah, well, it's not everybody appreciate a good wife, but it's okay.
Unfortunately, it happens because of parenting style.
Mm.
I don't want to say that poor parenting.
Well, call a spade a spade.
Because yeah, it does seem to have, there's sometimes when I see some people the way they train their kids, I kind of okay. But at times, yeah, at times when you see those kids now coming up and growing up, you see them being shaped. So okay, it's all
Yeah.
right then. Yeah.
Do you think men are no? Do you think women are smarter than men?
Well, there
Well,
was an article I read. So maybe sorry men out there.
no,
The
sorry.
the article says that a um intelligent child will always take his intelligence from his mom.
Oh, mic drop. That's all
So
that needs to be
which
said.
means that, and then why I even believe it. When a child is misbehaving or doesn't know anything, what would the father say? You are meet your mother because you truly
Mm,
take after your mother.
ah,
So which means that
yes.
the women gives intelligence to their children.
So basically, in plain words, what she's saying is women are smarter than men.
Oh well, you could say
And
that.
I agree. So if you don't agree, then you're wrong. Just
Maybe they
kidding.
should press the button below.
If you don't agree, press like. If you don't agree, press subscribe.
Subscribe with hunger.
Yes, what she said. Subscribe with anger. But no, okay, let's just talk quickly about your job as a nurse. What was the most scariest thing that you've seen as a nurse?
Oh, scared.
Yeah.
I'm one peculiar person. I don't get that scared easily. But I would
Hey.
say I just don't like seeing too much blood.
Oh, as
Yeah.
a nurse.
Yes, too much blood. I don't like seeing too much blood
Hmm.
because there is a lot of smell of blood. But yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So I don't really like that. So um one of the areas I don't like to work is trauma area
Mm.
or on the theater. So those two places I don't like it. Not that because I'm scared, just like I
It's
don't
just not
like it.
fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
So there's nothing really anything I'm scared about. No.
So, like, why did you want to become a nurse?
Just because I like to care. For me to be a police officer, it's because I like to fight for justice.
Period.
Because I feel, and even with my patient, I still try to do that. Like,
Mm.
okay, this fellow, doctor needs to see right now. I become a real advocate, and I want to
Mm.
go all the way. Okay, this person does not have anywhere to go. This person does not have money to pay, and it's so funny. At times, I can take it like the policeman inside of me comes out at work as a nurse.
Love it. You guys are getting the combo.
Oh,
Mm.
I remember there was a day, back in Nigeria, in this institution, there was a law that says that if you do not stay more than 48 hours, you do not have to pay. And
Oh.
then I was the one managing this particular patient, and I know they don't even really have the money. So after it's less than 48 hours, they came in like 11 o'clock the day before, and I
Mm,
was discharging them about 3 p.m. And
mm,
then they went to, because even though they are not going to pay, we have to send them
mm-hmm.
to the fee collectors, and then they will go just do their normal thing and just allow them to go.
Okay.
But because the institution wanted to make money, so they have their own side rules.
Mm.
And so they when they came back, they asked them to go and pay. I said, no, they are not going to pay. Who said that? Well, according to my level, as of that time, I had no such authority. So I said, who said that? They said, well, the fee collector, they have to say that it's not part of my job. I said,
Mm.
no, I already told this patient that they are not going to pay, because that is the rule.
That's the rule,
So how
yeah.
can you come and tell them that they have to pay? And this one they don't. I said, don't worry, you're not going to pay.
Period. She gonna stand by you.
And then I just went to the fee collector. I said, excuse me, this fellow, you see what I said, they saw it, and that's how much they are paying. I said, no, they're not going to pay, because they said they're not supposed to pay because they did spend up to 48 hours. I said, that was what the MD. I said, no, it can't be the MD. I said, "Then go and meet the MD. Ah, go and meet the MD.
Okay, let's go.
And normally, according to my status, I'm not supposed to go and meet MD. I'm just supposed to go to my head of department. But
Mm.
unfortunately, I went to my head of department. They're having a departmental meeting.
Oh.
So, and these people are ready to go. I can't allow them to go without them paying, and I don't want them to pay because they're not supposed to pay. Because I feel that is
Mm.
injustice. It's not my business though.
It's not my father's body.
But I just feel that it's injustice. Why should you do that? So
That's
I just
fair.
marched to the MD's office. And then
Wow.
when I got to MD, the secretary told him, I said, oh, really? I said, yes. The MD said, why are you coming to me? You should have gone to. I said, yes, they were having a meeting and they couldn't disrupt the meeting. He said, then why did you come? That this fellow, I said, well, you're not supposed to pay. He said, okay, tell them not to write it off. But don't ever bring this to my office again. I said, thank you, sir. At least it got signed.
Really?
But then I just saw myself. I said, this is not your concern, no. But of course, things that are happening in Nigeria now, at times you
Yeah.
can get really angry when you see some of these things. Yeah, so I just feel that this shouldn't be. And so that was why I tried to intervene. But I tried to be careful after that.
No,
Yeah.
I think definitely my mom was always been very like I remember like I don't remember things greatly because I was a kid. But I remember like going to your office and stuff. You could just tell like when my mom is in a room, whether it's like church or at work, you could just tell that like you're just so respected without you even having to do anything much. You just kind of sat there, felt like a proud daughter. Also, how did I end up carrying like the flowers for the was it the governor?
Oh, okay.
For
The governor's
yeah.
wife. That was Tinubu then. Oh, the new Tinubu guy.
Really?
Yeah, that was Tinubu.
Yeah.
That was
Okay, I don't want to
the
say
first
you, but
lady.
okay. I
That was
carried flowers for the first lady.
the first
Uh,
lady now. That was Nigeria. She was the first lady of Lagos then.
Wow. Well, Tinubu's wife, if you're seeing this, hope you remember me. I gave you flowers as a kid.
Oh, you want to take your flowers back?
With some extra, on the side. Well, how did they choose me though out of everybody?
Oh, well, they just asked me. They just asked me, do you have a girl that's
But why you?
oh well, I don't know.
I you
Because there are always a lot of people, but I don't know.
you just stood out. See,
Yeah.
it was for a reason. It was for a reason. The Tinubu's wife that I hold out flowers for now. Look at her now.
Yeah, success order for
Yeah,
her.
I held your flowers, and it was why I've just so you know that pretty little girl is still she's a big girl now. But yeah, no,
Also, but you didn't remember that it was how old were
I
you
was
then? I
like
think you were just 3 years old so
yeah, I
then.
was really small, I was really
Yeah, I think you were about
cute.
3 years.
I need to find that picture. Do we have that picture?
Oh yeah, we used to, but
I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure.
back home. I don't think we have it
Yeah, it should be
here.
back home, not here.
Oh, well, that's sad. Oh well. Well, guys, we've come to the very end of the episode. I know you guys will love to continue to hear a pretty voice, but we cannot be talking for that long. Come on. Just joking. But you guys know the drill. Make sure to like, subscribe. Do you have any final words, mom?
Uh, what will that be?
And you can
Um,
tell them to like, subscribe. If you want to give them a little word
okay,
of
yeah,
truth,
yeah. I did say that they should subscribe with anger.
yes. Not just with anger,
But
please. Oh.
now that you enjoy the show, I mean, just like it and give your support.
Thank you. Yes, I will catch you all on the next episode. Until then,
Bye
bye bye.
bye.